Let's go. Welcome to the Underground Crypto Deep Dive Show. Shout out to all of my undergrounders. It is DeFi Friday, one of my favorite streams of the week. But don't think we're not going to take a look at what's trending and everything that is going on that we can find across the crypto markets. We're up, we're down, we're down, we're up. How's everybody feeling out there? Let me switch it over so you can see what I see here. And me, of course. Hey, there I am. What's up, everybody? Back with the glasses. Do they make me look smart? All right, guys. Welcome to the Underground Crypto Deep Dive Show. We've been starting off on the trading view. And here we are back at the 4-hour chart. And it's been doing all kinds of things. Of course, we had this nice W or double bottom, slanted double bottom. And that really started to fit. We were projecting this continuation to the downside pattern here. And we had a nice W that played out. We're up on a higher time frame, which I like to do. We started to get that breakout and then it just crashed down. Then it looked like we fell back in the pattern, and then it looked like it just continued, and maybe we were starting to get this leg here. Now it kind of looks like a bearish retest of the pattern in the 4-hour 21. Do we just rock it from here? Is this a cup and handle? Are we getting the cup and handy? Time will tell. Right now I'm not trading a lot and stuff, so I'm not speculating real hard on any of this stuff. But of course, if you're just rolling in here, smash that like button for me, and welcome to the daily crypto IQ raising stream, where we go deeper into topics that'll raise your crypto IQ. This week, the mini-series has been all about crypto's next utility wave. Last week was all about the invisible crypto upgrades. So this is a great complement to that series that we did last week. Wednesday, we talked about stablecoins being the money layer. Thursday, we talked about how stablecoins as crypto's money layer. Thursday, we talked about tokenization and traditional assets moving on chain. That was Wednesday, of course. And tonight, we're talking DeFi Gaming, one of my favorite streams of the week. The whole idea around the DeFi Gaming is, one, I love DeFi Gaming, but two, it's still crypto, and on Friday nights, a lot of people want to cut loose and hang out, and maybe you don't want to go to a bar. Maybe you still want to be with like-minded people, right? I don't know about you guys at this point, unless I'm with, literally one of my best friends or something like that. Going to a bar is so boring. I hang out for an hour or two. It's boring. I'm not with people who are like-minded, and it feels like a giant waste of my time. So I very, very, if ever, rarely do that anymore. How about you guys? How are you guys feeling? Camsta in the house. Welcome in, welcome in. We got Melissa. We got me commented in there. We got Strugahart. Strugahart, you won yesterday's giveaway. I haven't heard from you. Let me know how I can get you that $5. So we're looking at crypto's gaming as the digital economy layer. Gaming is one of the easiest places to understand both the promise and the problem of crypto. I love that. I'm going to say it again. Both the promise and the problems of crypto are very relevant in gaming because players already understand digital items, right? That doesn't really need to be said. They understand a lot of that stuff already. In-game currencies, digital items, it just makes sense to a gamer. Now we need to make it a reality where they don't feel the blockchain constantly for everything. 333, Chris Goss in the house, my fellow lifer. See, quote of the day is that people don't buy technology, they buy better experiences, right? They're not buying the technology necessarily. It's not what most people really care about. What they really care about is the better experiences they're going to have and the benefit they're going to get from that technology. And you may not know this, but one of the biggest problems in blockchain gaming has been onboarding and the user experience. You probably do know that, though. So Blockchain Game Alliance has discussed that blockchain gaming professionals often point to the onboarding and UX as the major hurdle here. The industry conversions have increasingly focused on Web3 gaming, making it feel seamless as Web2 gaming, and I think that they have quite some distance to go. Again, we are taking a look at the 4-hour chart here. I'm just giving a minute for everybody to run in. Let's go to Lab. Let's take a look at Lab here. We did have, look at that. You can't make this stuff up. We've had this daily Fibonacci pulled here for a while. probably when we started to go. We were probably pulled this fib somewhere around in here. And look at that bounce off the 786. And you had another one right there. Those are like mirror image. And who knows, maybe you're getting ready for this big M. Right? Or maybe you're about to do something like this and blast off. It's always so hard to tell. You know, Bitcoin runs the game. What else would we like to take a look at? I'd like to take a look at that Mega ETH. Just something I'm keeping an eye on, just to see when I want to time that great entry. And hopefully it does something. Really looked like it was going to start doing something here, and then it just got rejected by the 4-hour 200. Then it got rejected by the 4-hour 200 again, not closing any candles really above it. And we're just hanging out down here. It does look. We will see what happens. Now let's bounce over to the crypto bubbles, where we really kick this stream off. And as you can see, Lab is the big loser here. It is negative 26.5%. Let's see. Camsta says, gave up drinking 8 years ago, but I'll go to like a comedy show or something. Still fun to go out every once in a while. Yeah, I agree with getting out for sure. And comedy shows are great. You don't got to drink for those. Those are still fun. Yeah, I can't hang out with you folks these days. I enjoy being alone most of the time. And then Camsta says, you hang out with us almost every night. He's got a point there. I'm not talking about you guys. You guys are fine. I mean the people I have around me here where I'm at, especially at work. So much negativity there. Yes, it's a hard thing to learn. And my best advice is you don't have to cut people out of your life and never talk to them again. Like, you ain't got to be like that. You just limit exposure to the negative people, and they invite you somewhere. You say, I'll go somewhere and hang out with you like once every 3 months, but it ain't gonna be every weekend. Beat is up 13.4%. DXC up 7.7%. Aerodrome, I love to see Aerodrome doing something, up 9.3%. But if we took a look at it on the yearly, bit of an inverted head and shoulder maybe, but for the most part it is down. Let's take a look at our 1 through 1,000. I like to look at the percentages here. Looks like our highest is 4 to 500. It's only up 1%. Nothing amazing to report there, but BTC was getting a little bit of a pump, right? So EGN up 14.9%. 9bit, that's a Bitcoin DeFi, up 15.9%. This O1, this new exchange, it's up 44%. It's been crushing it. See, it doesn't even have a weekly yet. On the daily, it's up 50%. It's been up 50, 60% a couple of times here. I think it was up 1,000% the day it came out. So that's one to keep an eye on. This BTW, again, also called Bitway, also Bitcoin DeFi. It's just been up and to the right. This thing is running. Is this going to be, something comparable to a run like we had with BitLab or VVV, something of that nature? I don't know, but it's crushing it. On the month, it's up 639%. I never get too excited about Bitcoin DeFi, but maybe this is the one. Maybe it's going to be different this time. Anybody ever heard that kind of language? And shout out to Melissa. Yes, we're glad to have you, and this is my tribe, that's for sure. Velvet, 11.8% to the upside. UB, or Unibase, is down 30%. Unibase not doing so hot lately. I feel like that's somewhat concerning. Does virtual looks like it's going to go up? I don't know. We could take a look at it in just a moment. And shout out to anybody who doesn't know, we have a goal every night of hopefully hitting those 5 super chats. $2. The lowest super chat you can send is $2, and those count too. If we could hit that 5 super chats, that would be amazing. If you guys could say, hey, we appreciate all the time and effort you put into this stream so we could show up and enjoy it, that would be the way to do it. Meteora, 44% to the upside, taking off like a meteor. And it is a Solana decentralized exchange that I didn't realize didn't have a coin for a long time. And then like a couple months ago, it actually had its token generation event. And I was really surprised because I never realized that they didn't have a token. But yeah, this thing just ripped 44% today. Well done. Mega, we know that one. It's down 8.9%. Ordi, Riff, Kimona, Knock, which we know to be in the base ecosystem. This 2 to 300 seems a little more even overall. Zama up 5%, Siren up 4%, GMX. I'm just looking for ones you might know, Cubic. And let's go ahead and move along to our rundown of the prices. 2.26 trillion, up 0.3% in the overall market cap of all crypto. Bitcoin $450. Let's just refresh it. Maybe I'll be right then. Hey, look at that, $63,521. How did I know that? And we're refreshed here. We're actually up 0.5% now on the market cap of all crypto. Ethereum hanging out at that 1,708. You want to be real specific. Up 2.9% in the last 7 days. Strega Heart says, glad it's the weekend. Yeah, I think we all are definitely glad it's the weekend. BNB, $581. XRP, $1.14. Solana, $69.73. Hyperliquid, $69.34. Very, very close. Let's see what the market cap here. Oh, very different in market cap. For sure. All right, Dogecoin, low 8 cents. Zcash, $472, up 15%. XLM, also up 15% to 21.5 cents. Cardano, 16 cents. Canton Net, we were just talking about Cardano the other day with being close to $3 at one point. What happened? Canton Network, 15 cents. Chainlink, $7.90. Apparently, we're not going to call it Toncoin anymore. Apparently, we're going to call it Gram. It's $1.60. It's down. Lab, chilling here at number 26 by market cap, $13.17. It's up 33% in the last 7 days. Meme Core still under $3, $2.88. I think I'm still up on my purchase, about $100 worth of Meme Core at one point, so I could stake it, and it's still staking. I'd actually like to go check on that real quick. And welcome to Memex, which is like a Web3 version of Twitter. If you don't know, I don't know if scrolling down here is safe. They've cleaned it up a lot. I started using Memex like when it first came out, and it was say there were stream girls and stuff trying to advertise on here. They cleaned all of that up. Just people posting whatever. You know, soccer is important right now. It's supposed to be. I don't know. I'm American, so I want to see how long we got left on this. So we've been staking. We got 17 days left, and I think we staked for 90 days. Yeah, I think we staked for 90 days. Now, of course, I wish I would have did the 180 days, but that's okay. I can do that next because I don't think I'm going to be trying to sell any crypto anytime soon. And SWI, 71 cents. Definitely want to grab me a bag of SWI. That would be awesome. Avalanche, $5.93, and we'll go down and see where Flare's at, even though I haven't seen the king of Flare around here lately. 87 by market cap. Good old Flare. Oh, wait, we need to go see our highlights. What is trending in crypto? And before we even do that, it just really wouldn't feel like a DeFi Gaming Friday without at least playing one round of Panzer Dogs for you guys. Now, we are going to dig into some other games tonight. I was excited about that. Some of these DeFi Fridays, I really have the time and energy. And, you know, Melissa blesses us with things to go look at. Other times, we just kind of hang out and play the games we already have. Because, hey, I got a lot of progress I need to make on Sunflower Land. And I've talked many times, I think Sunflower Land is a really good example of this, where it's really interesting. People will really, like, you know, crap on, like, a simple game like Sunflower Land or something, like how, you know, it's maybe more, I don't really know. They say it's comparable to, like, a Web3 version of Is it Animal Crossing? I don't know what it was. It was another like farming type game that I never actually played, so I don't really know. But anyways, I just find it really interesting what games and game styles you have on like mobile, which are very simple and a lot of times not the most exciting games, but people play them. I mean, Candy Crush was like one of the #1 games for the longest time. Probably still is high ranking as far as games go. And then like they'll crap on a simple game because it's DeFi. Oof. Hold up. What is going on? I need to figure out why my computer's not getting any power. Hold on, everybody. Who's out there? Who can hear me? Throw a 111 in the chat if you can still hear me out there. I had to check OBS. Okay, we're working. Sorry guys, my computer is dying and not getting any power, and if I don't deal with it now, we're gonna be in trouble. I'm so lost. Why am I not getting any power? All right. This might take me like 1 second. Don't anybody go anywhere.